In the stillness of the morning, as the first rays of the sun gently touch the horizon and the world begins to stir from its slumber, there is a sacred moment waiting to be embraced. Before the chaos of the day unfolds, before the demands of life pull us in various directions, there is an opportunity to be still, to pause, and to acknowledge the presence of God in our lives. This moment is a gift, a divine invitation to connect with the Creator, to seek His guidance, to express our gratitude, to find peace in His promises. It is in this quiet space that we can truly understand the depth of the words, "Be still and know that I am God," Psalm 46 verse 10. Psalm 46 is a profound reminder of God's sovereignty and strength. The psalmist paints a vivid picture of a world in turmoil. Mountains shaking, waters roaring, nations in uproar. Yet amidst all this chaos, there is a clear call to be still and know that God is in control. This psalm speaks directly to our hearts today, urging us to find peace in God's presence, even when our lives feel as tumultuous as the scenes described in the psalm. It's a reassurance that no matter what we face, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. As you begin this morning, imagine yourself sitting quietly, perhaps in a favorite chair by the window or outside in the cool morning air. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath, allowing the peace of God to fill your heart. Let go of any lingering worries from the previous day, any anxieties about what lies ahead, and simply rest in the knowledge that God is with you. He has been with you through every moment of your life, and He will continue to walk beside you today. The world around us is often noisy and overwhelming. From the constant buzz of technology to the endless to-do lists that fill our days, it can be challenging to find time to be still. But this is exactly why it is so important to carve out moments of quiet reflection, to step away from the distractions and focus on the presence of God. In these moments, we are reminded that no matter what we face, we are not alone. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. When we pause and take the time to be still, we open our hearts to hear His voice, feel His peace, and to be strengthened by His love. This morning, as you sit in the stillness, consider the many blessings that God has poured into your life. Think about the breath in your lungs, the beating of your heart, the beauty of the world around you. Each of these is a reminder of God's goodness and faithfulness. Even in the midst of difficulties, there are always reasons to give thanks. The simple act of gratitude can transform our perspective, lifting our spirits and filling us with joy. It is easy to get caught up in the challenges and struggles of life, but when we focus on our blessings, we are reminded of God's provision and care. As you reflect on these blessings, offer a prayer of thanksgiving to God. Thank Him for the gift of a new day, for the opportunities that lie ahead, and for the strength to face whatever may come. Thank Him for the people in your life, the love and support that surround you. Even if you are going through a difficult season, thank God for His presence, knowing that He is with you every step of the way. Gratitude is a powerful tool that can shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. It helps us to see the goodness of God in the midst of our circumstances and to trust in His continued provision. In this moment of prayer, ask God to guide you through the day ahead. Surrender your plans, your worries, and your desires to Him, and seek His will above all else. The Bible tells us to trust in the Lord with all our hearts, and lean not on our own understanding. In all our ways, we are to acknowledge Him, and He will make our paths straight. As you ask for His guidance, trust that He will lead you in the right direction, even if it is not the path you would have chosen. God's ways are higher than our ways, and His thoughts are higher than our thought. He sees the bigger picture, and He knows what is best for us. As you continue in prayer, remember that God's promises are true. He has promised never to leave you or forsake you. He has promised to be your refuge and strength, ever-present help in trouble, just as Psalm 46 beautifully assures us. These promises are not just words on a page. They are the living, breathing truth of God's love for you. When you hold on to these promises, you can face any challenge with confidence, knowing that God is with you. He is your protector, provider, and your guide. No matter what you are going through, God's promises are a sure foundation on which you can stand. Take a moment to pray for God's protection over you and your loved one. Ask Him to surround you with His angels, to keep you safe from harm, and to shield you from the attacks of the enemy. The Bible tells us that the Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. He makes us lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in paths of righteousness for His name's sake. Even though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. He is with us. His rod and His staff comfort us. God's protection is not just physical, it is also spiritual and emotional. He guards our hearts and minds, giving us peace that surpasses all understanding. As you pray for protection, also take a moment to intercede for others. Think about the people in your life who are going through difficult times, those who are sick, those who are grieving, those who are struggling with fear or doubt. Lift them up to God in prayer, asking Him to bring healing, comfort, and peace to their lives. Intercession is a powerful act of love, and it reflects the heart of God. When we pray for others, we are joining in the work that God is already doing in their lives. We may not always see the results of our prayers, but we can trust that God is at work, bringing about His purposes in His perfect timing. As you continue in this time of prayer, take a moment to reflect on the greatness of God. He is the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one who holds all things together by the power of His word. He is infinite in wisdom, unmatched in power, and abounding in love. When we consider the greatness of God, our problems seem small in comparison. He is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. This is the God who is with you, the God who loves you and cares for you. When we focus on His greatness, we are reminded that there is nothing too difficult for Him. As you meditate on God's greatness, allow your heart to be filled with worship. Worship is not just about singing songs, it is about declaring the worth of God with our lives. It is about living in a way that honors Him and reflects His character. Worship is a response to who God is and what He has done. When we worship, we are lifting our eyes above our circumstances and fixing them on Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. Worship changes us. It aligns our hearts with God's heart and helps us to see things from His perspective. As you worship, consider how you can live out your faith today. How can you be a light in the darkness, a source of hope and encouragement to those around you? How can you show the love of Christ in your words and actions? Ask God to give you opportunities to serve others, to be His hands and feet in a world that so desperately needs His love. Serving others is an act of worship, and it is one of the ways that we can bring glory to God. It is also a way that we can experience the joy of the Lord as we see how He works through us to bless others. As you prepare to step into the day, remember that God is with you. He is Emmanuel, God with us. He is not distant or far off. He is near, closer than the air you breathe. He knows every detail of your life, every thought, every fear, every hope. And He cares deeply about you. He is with you in the quiet moments and in the busy moments, in the joys and in the struggles. He is with you when you feel strong and when you feel weak. He is with you when you have all the answers and when you have none. And He will never leave you. In the stillness of this morning, make a commitment to carry this awareness of God's presence with you throughout the day. When challenges arise, remember that God is with you. When you are tempted to worry, remember that God is with you. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that God is with you. And when you experience moments of joy and peace, remember to thank God for His presence in your life. As the day unfolds, you may find yourself in situations that test your patience, your faith, or your resolve. In those moments, take a deep breath and silently pray. Be still and know that God is with me. This simple prayer can be a powerful reminder of God's presence and power in your life. It can help you to remain calm and centered even in the midst of chaos. It can give you the strength to respond to challenges with grace and to face difficulties with courage. As the hours pass and the day draws to a close, take a moment to reflect on how you have seen God's presence in your life. Maybe it was in a kind word from a friend, a moment of unexpected peace, or a sense of guidance in a difficult decision. Maybe it was in the beauty of nature, a sense of joy in your heart, or a quiet assurance that everything is going to be okay. Whatever it was, take a moment to thank God for being with you throughout the day. Thank Him for His faithfulness, His guidance, and His love. And as you prepare for sleep, offer a final prayer of gratitude. Thank God for the gift of the day, for the lessons learned, the challenges faced, and the blessings received. Ask Him to watch over you as you sleep, to protect you from all harm, and to give you rest and peace. Trust that He is with you, even in the night, and that His mercies are new every morning. In this powerful morning prayer, you have acknowledged God's presence, expressed your gratitude, sought His guidance, trusted in His promises, prayed for His protection, interceded for others, worshipped His greatness, and committed to living out your faith. You have reminded yourself to be still and to know that He is God. And in doing so, you have drawn closer to Him, finding peace and strength in His presence. As you end this prayer, remember that this is just the beginning. God is with you, not just in this moment, but in every moment. He is with you as you go about your day, as you interact with others, as you face challenges, and as you experience joy. He is with you in the quiet and in the noise, in the solitude and in the company of others. He is with you in the good times and in the bad, in the laughter and in the tears. And He will always be with you. So as you move forward into the day, carry this truth in your heart. God is with you. Be still and know that He is God. Trust in His love, rely on His strength, and rest in His peace. And let this truth be a source of comfort, encouragement, and hope as you navigate the journey of life. For in the stillness, in the quiet moments of reflection and prayer, you will find that God is indeed with you, guiding you, loving you, and holding you close. May this powerful morning prayer uplift you and fill your day with peace, joy, and a deep sense of God's presence. Be still and know that He is with you, today and always.